Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have an awesome video for you today. We are going to be talking about Facebook as it has been in the news. Just more recently, the owner of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, has lost $31 billion, and this new Meta Platforms stock is now down $230 billion just on Thursday alone, which is making a record loss in the US stock market. This is huge news. Is it time to invest? Or is it time just to sit on the sidelines? We are going to be talking about this and more. Before we get down into it and get started, give me that big thumbs up to keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button, join the community. We'd love to have you here as we talk about good, positive stocks. In addition to this, share this page with others, but don't forget to get your free stock right now of Lucid Motors using my promotion down below to Moomoo. If you open an account, put in $100 into this account, you will get a free Lucid stock. In addition to this, Moomoo will also give you up to 5 free stocks, each valued up to $3,500. Get your chance to get these stocks and a chance of getting $17,500 in free stocks. So far, some of my viewers have received Netflix, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, and Lucid Motors stocks. The list keeps growing. Don't forget to get your free stocks. Now, without further ado, we have seen a huge sell-off in Facebook stock. Now it is called Meta Platforms. And we did see that Meta said that Facebook's daily activity users have dropped for the first time in 18 years. This is huge downward pressure on the company, but we are going to be talking about the 6 reasons why Facebook and Meta Platforms is now in very big trouble. And I do suspect that its stock will continue to dip down, continue to decrease. Now, we do know that the main shareholder, Mark Zuckerberg, his wealth fell down by $31 billion in just that one day, according to Bloomberg Billionaires Index. So this is a huge fortune that Mark Zuckerberg actually lost. And just his own personal loss in this, the $31 billion, is equivalent to the annual domestic product of Estonia. So that's right, $31 billion that Mark Zuckerberg lost is actually the amount that the GDP of Estonia is making per year. So huge amounts that he lost. Even after that huge drop, Mark Zuckerberg's estimated net worth is still $90 billion. So don't worry about this guy. He is still one of the richest people in the world. But we do have that huge news that his stock came crashing down. And I did want to talk about the 6 main reasons why Meta is now in trouble. I do believe that this stock will continue to drop. The first major reason why Facebook is having downward pressure and is having a huge sell-off is that user growth has hit a ceiling. This is the eve of the 18th anniversary that Facebook has been on the stock market. And for the very first time, we are starting to see that users of Facebook are starting to dwindle down. This is putting a huge downward pressure on Facebook. Just to show you the huge impact that Facebook has had with users, social networking have lost more than 500,000 users in the 4th quarter from the previous quarter. So we are starting to see that Facebook is losing users, and this is going to be huge downward pressure moving forward for this company. We are also starting to see that their growth rate is the lowest that it has been in the past 3 years. This is going to be incredible downward pressure, and I don't think that anytime soon Facebook will be recovering from this. The second very big reason why Facebook is going to have continuous problems in the future is that Apple is the biggest thorn in Facebook and Meta Platforms' side right now. Last spring, we did see that Apple introduced an app tracking transparency update in their iOS and their mobile operating system, giving iPhone users the choice to see if apps like Facebook can monitor their online activities. This is the biggest revenue growth that Facebook has. Now they are not allowed to do this. So this has put in a huge downward pressure on Facebook because they are losing those advertising monies that they have been using in the past. So Apple has definitely been a huge thorn in Facebook's side. So it was noted that Meta said on Wednesday that Apple's changes cost the company $10 billion in revenue over the next year. So again, you can see that Apple's thorn in its side is very bad for the company, very bad for revenues. In addition to this, another mega huge company called Google is stealing online advertising shares from Facebook. That is also putting huge downward pressure on this company and on its stock. Again, I don't think anything will change in the foreseen future, especially short term. So Meta Platforms will need to find another source of revenue. Are they going to be able to do this? We'll definitely have to see, as they are looking at other strategies to try to make money right now. That being said, Google is not heavily dependent on Apple as their user data. So they are actually still getting the advertising platforms that Facebook is actually not getting. So Google's search engine doesn't really allow any problems with the Apple platform. They are not having any restrictions on this, which is great for Google. Very, very bad for Facebook and the Meta platform. Now, we also have seen other companies that are taking a lot of shares and a lot of users away from Facebook, meaning TikTok is one of the very biggest roles and the biggest foe that Mark Zuckerberg has pointed out, because this Chinese-backed app has more than 1 billion users that is taking a lot of the Meta Instagram's attention. However, TikTok is taking a huge viewership away from Facebook, putting a lot of downward pressure on this company. So we'll definitely have to see, as this is a huge, big problem. Now, the last thing that I did want to talk about that is taking away huge money, huge revenue from Facebook is their spending on the Metaverse. So Metaverse right now, as Mark Zuckerberg believes, that it is the internet's next generation, the future of the Facebook. That's why they changed their name to Meta Platforms. But the Metaverse is in a very big frenzy, and there is still a big movement to get this movement across virtual and augmented reality worlds. So as you know, Facebook Metaverse is spending, in the last year, they have spent $10 billion just to get this Metaverse up and running, is really spending a lot of money into the future, and there's no clear evidence that this will pay off. However, unlike Facebook's shift in mobile devices in the year 2012, virtual reality is still a niche hobbyist, and there's still a lot of room for growth in the mainstream media. In addition to this, they will have also potential for growth into the future. Right now, its future is not too set. I believe, in my own opinion, I do think that in the short term, they will still have a lot of downward pressure in this company and a lot more sell-off. And the last thing that Metaverse has a huge downward pressure putting onto this company is that the threat of regulators in Washington, D.C. are still going after Mark Zuckerberg. They are still giving him a big headache of about antitrust looms. So Meta Platforms also continues to face multiple investigations, including the newly aggressive, the federal trade commissions and multiple state attorney generals are still going after Facebook. They are still going after the antitrust bills. But again, the threat of the antitrust action from Washington, D.C. is making it very difficult for Facebook and Meta to buy its way into new social network trends. So that will be a huge, again, downward pressure on this stock. In my own opinion, I do believe that this stock is and has gone through a lot of growing pains. I do suspect that they will continue to do this. Now, I did want to transition and show you what Meta Platforms, ticker symbol FB for Facebook, has been doing. In the past 5 days, you could see it is down 21% in its stock. But look at this, on February 2nd, on Wednesday, it was actually trading at $323. Just in a matter of minutes, it did fall 25.33% on that huge news. It has still continued to fall. And I do think that there is going to be continuous downward pressure on this stock. In my own opinion, I am just sitting on the sidelines and watching this, as I do feel that there is going to be a lot more downward pressure moving on Facebook and Meta Platforms into the future. In the past 1 month, we are down on this stock about almost 29%, going from a high of $332 and going as low now as we are trading at $237. But again, this does have a lot of downward pressure. Again, we have lost the most amount of money just in this one stock in U.S. history Over $230 billion lost in just one day. This did make news, headline news around the world. And right now, definitely Mark Zuckerberg is going to be very nervous about this company and its futures, as there are a lot of uncertainties in this company. Again, my take on Facebook and Meta platforms is it still has huge troubles, huge reasons that they have troubles into the future. I do think that their stock will continue to go down, but I hope that this did give you some guidance. I hope that you did learn something new. If you did learn something new, please give me that big thumbs up to keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Hit all to get my latest uploaded videos. Don't forget to share this page with others, with your family, friends, coworkers, that next door neighbor. But most importantly, don't forget to get your free stock right now. Using my link down below to Moomoo will grant you a free Lucid stock if you put in $100 or more. But in addition to this, Moomoo will give you up to 5 free stocks, each valued up to $3,500, with a chance to get $17,500 in free stocks. Take advantage of this huge opportunity. My viewers so far have received Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Lucid stocks. The list keeps growing. Don't forget to get your free stocks, and congratulations to those viewers that did get those stocks. In addition to this, I do have my link down below to Webull that is giving my viewers 3 free stocks, each valued up to $2,300. Again, huge opportunities for you. Also, I do have links down below to cryptocurrency. Crypto.com is giving my viewers $25 in cryptocurrency just for opening an account. In addition to this, Coinbase is giving my viewers $10 of Bitcoin just for opening an account, putting in $100 or more into that account. So take advantage of these huge opportunities. But again, thank you so much for watching, for supporting the channel, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Have a great day. Thank you.